Hi, this is Jason here at Russ Darrow Mazda, located at 3520 South 108th Street in Greenfield, Wisconsin. This week we're going to be doing a video on the most frequently asked questions for first-time buyers when financing a vehicle. Uh, Here at Russ Darrow Mazda, there are several questions that always pop up for first-time buyers, and obviously we don't have time to go over all of those questions, but we do have time to go over the top 5 questions for first-time buyers. One of the first and most common questions we get is, can I afford a new vehicle? Well, the only way to determine if you can afford a new vehicle is if we work out a budget. And I always recommend work out your budget before you come into the dealership. Figure out what your rent is, your bills, your food budget, your miscellaneous bills such as Netflix and HBO Max, and if you have money set aside each week for date night and whatnot. Every dollar, every penny, every quarter counts when you're figuring out your budget. Whatever you have left over, that will determine whether or not you can afford a monthly payment for a vehicle. And most times, and I would say 8 times out of 10, we can work with you depending on what your budget is. We have different seats for different wallets, different prices. We can get it done for you. We will work. We'll work tirelessly to get you in the right vehicle. The next question that pops up is, what is my credit score? Now, people look at Credit Karma and they say, oh, that's my credit score. Unfortunately, that's not your credit score. Credit Karma, though it's a good resource, Credit Karma has a tendency to fluff up scores a little bit. That hurts us here at the dealership, and it hurts you as a consumer as well. Now, your credit score isn't the most important factor. What is really important is when we put a loan application in is to look at your overall credit history. That is going to determine what you can and cannot afford when it comes to getting an auto loan. With that being said, number 3, how do you get an auto loan? Well, very simply put, you got to put a credit app in. Once you put a credit app into our system, whether it's online or here at your store, we're going to pull your credit. And yes, it is a hard credit check. Now, with that hard credit check, your score is going to go down a few points. Generally speaking, about anywhere from 2 to 4 points. But it's going to allow our F&I managers to take a look at you as a whole. Not just your score, but your credit history. Do you have revolving credit? Things like that. That's going to determine your rate. Now, once again, here at the dealership, we are going to try to get you the best possible rate. It doesn't help us for you to have a high rate. We want you to have the lowest rate possible so that you can buy a car. Now, the next question is going to be, should you buy used or buy new? That's going to kind of go back to question 1. If you can afford a vehicle or not. And if you can afford a vehicle, what kind of vehicle? It's going to determine whether or not you want a higher payment, a lower payment, middle payment. But, I want a low payment. What is a low payment? That's a relevant term. One low payment for one person necessarily is a high payment to somebody else. So we have to know exactly where you are monthly to know whether or not we're going to go with new or used. Now, the good thing with going new is you get a full warranty. With Mazda, 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty with a 3-year, 36,000 mile bumper-to-bumper electrical warranty. That is the best route to go if you can afford a new vehicle. And last but not least, how much money should I put down? That will be dependent upon your credit. If you have phenomenal credit, banks aren't going to require a down payment at all. If your credit is less than perfect, the bank may require a little bit down. Rule of thumb in the car industry, the industry standard is 20% of the cost of the vehicle is going to be your down payment. Down payments are accepted as cash, credit, and debit. Now, credit, depending on the amount, and credit, there is a small fee for using credit. Other than that, These are the 5 most common questions asked when it comes to financing a vehicle. If you'd like to talk more, please come see me here at Russ Darrow Mazda. Once again, my name's Jason, the floor manager here. I'd love to work with you. You can reach me at 414-329-5800 or come to the dealership at 3520 South 108th Street in Greenfield, Wisconsin. I'll look for you on the lot. You take care and have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.